So some of you may know that this year I did not go to Comic-Con, and well, that's probably due to the fact that I'm saving up money for this thing. And well, I've tried this thing and it's worth it, but now we're talking about today. Instead, since I can't go, enjoy the festivities at San Diego, I could still sit at home and watch all the reveals, all the trailers, all the crazy shit that they're revealing at Comic-Con. So, just want to give my 2 cents on all the things, that have been revealed, that have been shown, and well, let's just get to the bigger ones just from the get-go. And that would be, of course, the Wonder Woman trailer and the Justice League trailer. So let's just start off with the Wonder Woman trailer. Yeah, that was incredible. Like, that looks like it's gonna be fantastic. I can't even imagine that this thing could go wrong because everything looked fantastic. The setup looks great. Freaking Chris Pine looks fantastic. Of course, Wonder Woman herself looks amazing. I freaking loved, the fact that she was fighting in World War I. That seems like it's gonna be an amazing, incredible scene. And the fact that that freaking lasso doesn't look cheesy. Yes, it looks overly CGI or like whatever the hell you want to call it, but it looks fucking awesome. It looks like you would imagine that freaking lasso would look like in real life. Also, it just looks great. I just love, the overall character. All the characters look great. The overall, colorization doesn't look too fucking muddled like, Man of Steel. It looks dark, but still vibrant. That's a weird way of putting it. But it just looks incredible, and I cannot wait to get my freaking eyes into that, or to get my ass into that theater, to use my eyes to watch that shit in the theater. So, yeah. With that out of the way, let's go to Justice League. And holy motherfucking shit, that looks great. First off, I was always hesitant about the, the casting of the Flash. And now I can see that I was wrong. I can shut the fuck up about that because it looks amazing. Granted, the scene in Batman vs Superman where he's shown, not the one where he's at the mini mart, but like when he goes back in time. Sorry if I'm, ruining this movie, but actually that's not even a spoiler, so fuck that. But regardless, it was just a really bad sign for me, and I was like, this better. He looks nothing like the Flash. What the hell? But now in this film, suit and everything, he looks amazing. Originally, I was worried that Ezra Miller wasn't able to handle the role of Barry Allen due to the fact that yes, I'm very biased towards Grant Gustin. I mean, Grant Gustin freaking knocks it out of the fucking park. But from this trailer, from the scene with him and Batman, it looks freaking great. It seems like he nails the performance or the character of Barry Allen. So I'm excited, at least for that, due to the fact that in DC, the Flash is my favorite character. And the fact that they got that character right, I'm pretty much sold. I have faith in Cyborg. Wonder Woman looks freaking fantastic, which is kind of cool because her armor looks a little bit different than the Wonder Woman trailer because obviously, time has passed. And Batman looks great. Aquaman, still a little, they're being, very hidden about his character, but it still looks good. It still looks good. The colorization of the trailer was, and why the hell am I even mentioning colorizations? Because, Zack Snyder's just known to just freaking crank down the colors in a freaking movie, and I personally don't fucking like that. It looks like shit. But in this case, it worked well, but I feel like they actually pumped some color back into it. So, like the reds were popping, especially like the Flash's suit. That was vibrant and red, so it looked awesome. But what else? Yeah, the plot seems like it's gonna be a Batman just rounding everyone up because they're trying to fight this super big problem. I don't know if I can know. They really didn't reveal anything about the actual plot other than Batman going around and collecting all the Justice League members. So it looks cool. It's got me interested. I'm hoping to see that the next trailer doesn't disappoint me. But for now, it looks awesome. Like, I'm actually excited, and that's actually a big thing due to the fact that I fucking did. Okay, no, I can't really say I hated Batman vs Superman because there are some good things in there, but you've already seen. If you want to see my other video, I've done a video about that. But yeah, I'm just left with that movie with just a big meh. Not great, not bad, just meh, and that sucks in the case that, that's not what fucking Batman vs Superman should be. But whatever, these trailers look great. Just the overall vibe feels fantastic. You can tell Ben Affleck, just pretty much took the movie over and brought it back for himself because it looks and feels not like a Ben Affleck film, but like you can tell like he's, in control. Not just as the main leader, as Batman in the movie, but he takes the stage presence, he takes like everything, and it feels like he's now in control of the film. And Personally, I like that vibe. I really don't like Zack Snyder. I really don't. Sorry. So yeah, that out of the way, those are the biggest things. So, whatever. Next up, so the smaller things. I want to mention Ash vs. Evil Dead because this is a small thing. Not many people actually know about this, but with Ash vs. Evil Dead, I'm not going to spoil anything. In season 1, they could not mention Army of Darkness due to the fact of, licensing is because I think it's owned by, I don't even actually want to mention it, but it's owned by a certain company that did not give, the rights to the show. You can't mention our film because each of the Evil Dead films are owned by different companies. I think the first one's owned by, or used to be owned by some company, but then Sam Raimi got the rights back to it. Evil Dead 2 is 100% owned by Sam Raimi, and Army of Darkness is owned by, I'll put it right here. But, yeah, they got that situated, and now they could finally mention, that Ash actually went back in time in Army of Darkness. So, that's awesome. And also, big surprise, Ellen Sandweiss, the character who played Ash's sister in the first film, is coming back as a guest star role. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure that she's going to be playing Ash's sister again, Cheryl, the actual character again. And that's freaking awesome because pretty much no one from the original cast or crew, from the original cast has come back in any of the films other than Bruce Campbell himself. So this is really cool. And I'm just wondering what the hell they're going to do with their character due to the fact that, if you've seen the film, you'll know why I'm even mentioning it. But yeah, I just love Ash vs. Evil Dead, and this was just interesting to me. So just sue me. I fucking love them. I love the whole movie series, and I love the freaking TV series because that niche interest of mine. So whatever, I freaking loved it. Another thing I wanted to mention, and I probably should have mentioned a little earlier, but Marvel, the Marvel Netflix TV shows, and they freaking looked awesome. The first show I want to talk about is Defenders, and this pretty much shows us nothing. It's just, Come As You Are by Nirvana being played in the background, and pretty much, just lettering, just the logo and title and shit, and all you hear is like a stick from Daredevil just talking over and saying, oh, the four of you think you can take on the whole world? It's like, okay, that seemed kind of cool. I really like that. But next up, and this one, also, yeah, Daredevil Season 3 was confirmed. No shit, everyone knew because that's like a freaking awesome series, and they have to keep going with it because it's great. But next up, Iron Fist. Didn't like it. I don't know what was up with it. Maybe it could have been the vibe or the pacing, but I just didn't like it. Also, the character, as they're setting it up, seems good, but I don't know. It just didn't come off. I honestly have no idea why I didn't like this trailer. Could have been like the music, could have been like, I don't know. I just didn't like the trailer. I don't know why. It just didn't get me excited for it. But what did get me excited was Luke Cage. Holy shit. Just that whole scene, I can imagine them probably doing a long take with that scene because it looks like it's going to be just a perfect setup for that. But it looked fucking awesome. It was great, action-packed, and pretty much represents what Luke Cage is, a fucking powerhouse. That's what his character is, and the trailer represents that perfectly. And the last, or not the last line, but like one of the quotes in the trailer is, so what, you come down to Hell's Kitchen and knock a few doors down and you feel like you're a freaking king? Like you're going to shake things up? And Luke Cage's response, it's just the beginning. Oh my god. That looked awesome. And the fact that, Luke Cage's character is like, like this kind of like guy who knows he can pretty much solve everyone's problem, but he doesn't want to. He's a reluctant hero, and I fucking love that. But yeah, Marvel pretty much has TV shows on lock with Netflix, and it looks awesome. Yes, Iron Fist doesn't look great, but 2 out of 3 look amazing, so whatever. And next up. This was actually something I wanted to mention on the side, but I do like this. Sonic Mania. Now, I never was a huge fan of Sonic games. I never grew up with a Sega Genesis, so that's probably due to the fact that, I was a Super Nintendo kid. But I'm not doing the fanboy shit. I'm just saying, I do like Sonic. Sonic 1, I kind of get bored of. Sonic 2 is cool. Sonic 3 is pretty fun. Sonic CD was actually really, really good, and that actually, got me interested in like the old 2D Sonic games. I almost bought Sonic Generations because of that. I never did because I think of whatever, doesn't matter. But it looks cool, and the fact that they're listening to their fans to an extent. Sonic Generations was perfect. They should have just done another one of those. And we do like the 3D or I'm not going to be speaking for everyone, but I really like the Sonic Generations 3D segments because they were exactly what people remembered from Sonic, Adventures. But this looks cool. Like them, going back to like the old, sprite graphics, and it looks fun. It's just, I'm hoping that it's not just a gimmick. What I mean by that, it's just not just, oh, we're going back to the old things because that's what we think you like. Like, no, we just want you to make a good Sonic game. Not to mention, stop just making Sonic games, Sega. I'm looking at a Dreamcast right fucking now. All the games, not every game on that fucking system was a Sonic game. You have a lot of IPs, a lot of things you can work with. Make those again. Sonic is a great series, don't get me wrong, but fucking move on, guys. You fucking swung the bat at Sonic so many freaking times, and you just keep coming up with strike, strike, strike. Yes, you got a freaking home run with Sonic Generations, but that was like 3 games ago. So, yes, I'm excited for Sonic Mania. This should be a good change of pace. It might, change things up, and I might freaking love it. But for now, please, ease it up with the Sonic. We want other IPs. Please. Well, that's the video. And, yeah, I'm really bummed I didn't go to Comic-Con, but, still, everything being shown looks fantastic. Looks freaking great. And, side things I want to mention, Dead Rising 4, I guess. The gameplay looks freaking great. And, Legends of the Hidden Temple movie, all that Nicktoon, or like Nickelodeon stuff, seems really interesting, and I wish I was fucking there. Would have been taking a picture with Olmec, but whatever. Again, not something I can really fix now. But, whatever. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.